Razor's planning to do.
A sobbing and shaking Michael Davis apologized to the
Stuart Hazell's public plea for the safe return of his girlfriend's granddaughter, 12-year-old Tia Sharp, is one of the most unsettling moments in recent British criminal history.
She's a happy-go-lucky golden angel. You know what I mean? She's perfect. There's no arguments, nothing we can think of. Absolutely nothing.
So Tia stays here Thursday night, just with you. Christine's working. Talk me through Friday up until the last time you see her. Tell me exactly what you did.
Tia's come down the stairs round about after.
His desperate appeals on live television, seemingly filled with concern, concealed a horrifying truth. Tia Sharp was already deceased, and her body was hidden in the very home they shared.
I didn't mean leave it on charge, because what Tia doing, she plays on the BB thing, but then she uses it as it's charging, so there's no charge going through to it. So when I said to her, just leave your phone on charge, it means leave her phone on charge, not use it, let it charge up a bit, then you can actually take it with you or whatever, because she's been responsible to go to Croydon before. She's been responsible to go on trains and buses and trams and everything before on her own.
So when she walked past you and out to the door, did she say anything?
She said...
On August 3rd, 2012, Tia Sharp went missing after reportedly leaving her grandmother's home in New Addington, a district of Croydon, England. She was supposed to make a short journey of around 5 miles to central Croydon to purchase new shoes. When Tia did not return home that day, her family became increasingly anxious. The community quickly rallied, and a massive search effort was launched. Posters of Tia's smiling face were displayed across town, and her story became the focus of local and national news.
Now listen, you've been living in house arrest
Basically,
almost for the last 7 days almost now. How's that been?
Oh, it's been horrible. It's been horrible. Do you know what I mean? The family's... We're stuck inside here, do you know what I mean? We've got all the papers outside, all putting accusations down, and they asked me stupid questions yesterday, like, oh, did you do anything? I said, well, no, I didn't. Excuse my language, but no, I didn't. I've never...
Amid this growing media attention, Stuart Hazell, who had been in a long-term relationship with Tia's grandmother, Christine Bicknell, presented himself as a concerned and distressed family member. On August 9th, Hazell appeared in an interview with ITV News, fervently denying any involvement in Tia's disappearance and pleading for her safe return. His performance was convincing to many. He appeared as a worried grandfather figure, heartbroken over the mysterious disappearance of a beloved child. However, the facade crumbled the very next day. On August 10th, during the 4th police search of the home, Tia's body was discovered hidden in the attic. She was wrapped in a black bed sheet and placed inside a black bag. The discovery of Tia's body in a place that had been overlooked in previous searches immediately cast suspicion on Hazell, who was living in the house at the time of her disappearance.
Think of that, I'd love her to be, she's like my own daughter, for God's sake. We had that sort of relationship, it was that sort of thing. It was just, you know, she wanted it, she got it. She's got a loving home, she's never gone without anything, so I can't work it out. What the hell's going on? We're all out there, they want to report the truth.
Hazell was arrested on suspicion of murder shortly after the discovery. The investigation revealed a series of disturbing details about Hazell's actions and mindset leading up to and following Tia's death. In Christine Bicknell's home, investigators found several memory cards, one of which had been hidden in a doorframe on the ground floor. These memory cards contained evidence that would further incriminate Hazell. Although the exact cause of Tia's death was not definitively established, it was widely reported that Hazell may have caused her death when she tried to resist his advances.
Do you feel under pressure? Do you feel that perhaps the people are looking at you?
Well, if they believe what they read in the papers, they can do whatever they like, because I know deep down in my heart that Tia walked out of my house. She walked out of there, and I know damn well, because she was seen walking down the pathway. I know she made that track down to that way. What happened after that is, I don't know.
The investigation suggested that Hazell acted out of a desire to prevent Tia from disclosing what had happened. This theory was supported by the nature of the evidence found on the memory cards, which provided insight into Hazell's actions. The case shocked the nation, not only because of the tragic nature of the crime, but also because of the betrayal it represented. Hazell, a man who was trusted by Tia's family, had violated that trust in an unimaginable way. His public appeals for her return, knowing full well that she was no longer alive and hidden in the attic, added a layer of cold-blooded calculation to his already reprehensible actions. In May 2013, Stuart Hazell was sentenced to life imprisonment with a minimum term of 38 years, ensuring that he would likely spend the rest of his life behind bars.
Hazell will be sentenced tomorrow. In my opinion, it would not be enough. He should serve his time, then be hung.
Violent and dangerous man who poses a significant risk to young girls. It's only proper he will receive a long prison sentence.
The judge described Hazell's actions as a gross breach of trust and condemned the vile nature of his crimes. The sentence was met with a sense of justice by Tia's family and the public, though it could never undo the deep trauma and sorrow caused by her loss.
The bar there, there's an old boy sitting over there. He knocked his drink over, so I asked him to leave the premises, which we had to do forcefully. With that, he went home and he came back up the road with a machete.
The case of Tia Sharp is a tragic reminder of the potential dangers that can exist within even the most trusted of relationships. It also underscored the importance of thorough and persistent investigation, as Tia's body was not discovered until the fourth police search of the property, a delay that added to the family's agony. The story has left a lasting scar on the community and remains one of the most notorious cases of child harm in recent British history,